Today's episode is all about a strength training move, the TRX Row. This exercise is to develop the strength and musculature in your back. If you don't have a TRX Row, there's a bunch of different suspension type trainers out there on the market today that are pretty affordable that you can use in your home, or most likely your gym probably has one of these. Now there's a few common mistakes we see people make with their form on this move, so we're going to show you how to fix some of those mistakes so you can more effectively do this exercise. Alright, this is a TRX trainer. Like I said before, there's some other suspension trainers out there on the market that are equally as good as a TRX. Make sure when you're doing this, you have it anchored securely to the top of a solid fixture, your ceiling, with a ceiling mount, a pole, something like that that's not going to fall down. The other thing you want to make sure when you're doing any kind of rowing or pulling that you're using the handles, not the foot cradles to pull. So this exercise is designed to work the muscles of your upper back. The main thing you want to make sure here is that you keep your shoulder blades retracted, your posture tall, and your rib cage in. The major problems we see people make here is with rounding and rolling of the shoulders, kind of crunching of the abs, and just overall not a good alignment through their spine. So I'm going to show you how to do this right first. So when you're using a TRX Row or a TRX trainer, you want to be mindful of the further underneath you are, the lower you are, the harder this is. The more upright you are, the less difficult it'll be. So I'm going to take about a middle stance here. You can do this with bent knees, you can stagger your stance a little bit, whatever feels comfortable to you. You want your shoulders pulled back, your rib cage in, and you want to be looking at the top of the anchor point where it's connected towards the ceiling. Now, you're going to draw your shoulder blades together, bringing your elbows towards your sides, squeezing your shoulder blades together, not lifting up through the neck, and then you're going to extend your body back out. Again, pull the shoulder blades together, keep the arms close, squeeze, and come back down. Now, one of the major mistakes we see people make is drawing the the elbows way too far back. So, what they'll do is they'll get in proper posture here, and then as they come up, they start to row too far back. They start to engage the upper traps. So again, you want to make sure you keep the elbows low, more towards the lower ribs, and squeeze. The other thing that you see people do a lot is they roll forward. They might have a really tight shoulder or chest muscles, and they will come into the top of the row, and then they're here. They're tightening up, they're rounding their shoulders, or they're just kind of rolling forward. Again, you want to keep the spine straight, draw the elbows kind of downward, and shoulder blades together. Another thing that we see people do here is they come to the top and they kind of flare their elbows out and they'll bend their wrist and lose the tension on the TRX. So that looks like this. They'll come up and they'll be flaring the elbows out, almost doing like an outward kind of bicep curl and then a wrist curl as well. Again, for this type of TRX row, we want to keep the arms in, pull the shoulder blades back and down, and then extend out the whole time, keeping a nice tall spine. The TRX Neutral Grip Row is a great way to train and strengthen the muscles of your upper back. Make sure you're aware of these common mistakes, integrate some of the coaching tips and cues we shared with you today so you can improve your ability to do this lift more efficiently. If you guys found this video helpful, if you did, be sure to give us a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And as always, if you like our knockout tank tops, be sure to check out our online store. We will see you guys in another episode of Knockout TV.
At this point, we could do a Snickers commercial.
I'm hangry.
Not yourself?
Angry, not yourself. Eat Snickers. Eat.
Yeah, you.
Lip, punch, eat Snickers.
You're eat.
And apples.
I like lamb.
Chocolate, and I like blue cheese.
And I love lamb.